The heat had been building all night. Nothing to do with the summer air clinging to my skin, and everything to do with her. I noticed it the second she got into the car. The way her dress rode just a little higher when she shifted in the seat. The way she glanced at me like she knew exactly what she was doing. Dangerous. Intentional. By the time we pulled into the drive-in, I was already on edge. The movie starts, some old film flickering across the giant screen, but I couldn't tell you a single thing about it. 'Cause she's there. Close. Too close. Her leg brushes mine. Accidentally, maybe. Maybe not. I don't move away. Neither does she. Instead, her fingers trace idle patterns along her thigh. Slow. Distracting. Like she's daring me to look. So I do. And she catches me. That small, knowing smile. Yeah. That's what breaks whatever patience I had left. You're not even watching, I mutter, my voice slower than I intended. Are you? She shoots back, soft, teasing. No, not even a little. The air between us shifts, thick, charged. My hand moves before I can overthink it, settling on her leg, warm skin under my palm. She inhales slightly but doesn't pull away. If anything, she leans in closer. That's it. That's all it takes. I turn toward her, closing the space, my hand tightening just enough to make her breath hitch. You keep looking at me like that, I murmur. We're not making it through this movie. Her lips part like she's about to say something, but she doesn't. Instead, she kisses me. And it's not soft. It's not hesitant. It's immediate. Like we've both been holding back all night and finally just stopped. My hand slides from her leg to her waist, pulling her closer, feeling the heat of her through the thin fabric. She shifts, half climbing into my lap, and suddenly the front seat feels way too small for this. I pull back just enough to catch my breath, forehead resting against hers, both of us a little unsteady now. Backseat, I say, rough, already reaching. She doesn't argue. We scramble back there, clumsy and laughing under our breath, the car rocking slightly as we settle. The world outside fades. The movie, the distant sounds, everything, until it's just her and me in that dim, enclosed space. And then we're on each other again. Closer, hungrier. Her hands tangle in my shirt, pulling me down as I brace myself over her, trying not to crush her but failing to keep any real distance. She doesn't seem to mind. If anything, she pulls me closer, like she wants exactly that. I pause for a second, just looking at her, flushed, eyes dark, lips slightly swollen. Still think we're watching the movie, I ask, voice barely above a whisper. She smiles, breathless. Not a chance. Good. Because I wasn't planning on stopping. Her fingers curl into my shirt, and when I shift, she inhales sharply, her head tipping back against the seat for a second. That sound alone nearly undoes me. Careful, I murmur against her jaw, her voice rougher now, quieter. You're making this very hard to keep under control. She lets out a soft laugh, breathless, but still bold. Who said you had to? That right there snaps the last thread of restraint I had. My hand slides up her side, slow enough to make her shiver, and I feel it. Every reaction, every small shift of her body responding to mine. It's not rushed anymore. It's drawn out. Teasing. Like we both know we've got time and we're gonna take it. Outside, the movie plays on. Light flickering through the windows, casting brief shadows across her face. Every few seconds, I catch another glimpse of her. Eyes half-lidded, lips parted, and it hits me all over again. I pull back just enough to look at her properly. You good? I ask. She nods immediately, her hand sliding up to the back of my neck, pulling me right back down. Don't stop, she whispers. So I don't. But I change the pace. I pull back just enough to make her chase it for a second, just enough to feel her hands tighten on me like she doesn't want the distance. My mouth trails slower now, more deliberate, like I'm testing exactly how much she can take before she starts to lose that composure she walked in with. Her breath stutters and, yeah, I notice. I always notice. Still so confident, I murmur, my voice low against her skin, almost teasing now. She tries to answer, but it comes out uneven, her grip tightening instead. That alone is enough to make me smirk. Yeah, she's feeling it. Her head tilts back slightly, giving me more access, more room, and that's all the permission I need. The air in the car feels heavier now, warmer, every second stretching tighter than the last. She's not teasing anymore. Not really. Now she's responding. Every touch, every shift, every pause hitting harder. And I can feel the difference. The way her hands don't wander as much anymore, they hold on. The way her breathing gives her away, no matter how much she tries to stay in control. Her skin is warm under my hands, softer than I expected, and I pause for half a second just to take it in. The way she reacts to even the smallest touch now, like everything's heightened, more sensitive. She notices the pause. Don't slow down now, she breathes, pulling me back in. I let out a quiet laugh against her, shaking my head slightly. You're the one who told me not to stop, remember? And I don't. But there's something different in it now. Less about control, more about connection. Every movement closer, every second more intense than the last. The kind of moment where you stop thinking entirely and just feel. Outside, the glow of the screen flickers through the windows, casting pieces of light across us, but neither of us looks. We're too caught up in each other. I'll keep that mix, heat that lingers, but with a softer landing. At some point, the urgency burns itself down. Not gone, just quieter, like a fire settling into something steady and warm instead of wild. We're still close, still tangled together in the backseat, the air thick and a little hazy from everything that just passed between us. My forehead rests against hers, both of us catching our breath, neither one in a hurry to move. Her fingers trace lazily along my arm now, slow, absent-minded, like she's calming herself down but doesn't want to lose contact. I let out a quiet breath, brushing my thumb along her side, softer this time. No teasing, no edge, just her. Still worth skipping the movie, I murmur. She lets out a small laugh, the sound warm and a little tired, her eyes still half-lidded. We didn't skip it, she says. We just improved the experience. I huff a quiet laugh, shaking my head slightly. Right. Of course we did. For a second, neither of us says anything. The movie's still playing outside. Faint voices, distant music. But it feels like it belongs to another world entirely. And here, it's just us. Close. Comfortable. In a way that sneaks up on you after the heat fades. She shifts slightly, settling in against me instead of pulling away, and that small choice hits harder than everything before it. Not rushing off, not creating space, staying. My arms wrap around her without thinking, pulling her in just a little closer, and this time there's no urgency behind it, just quiet. You okay? I ask again, softer now. She nods against me, her hand resting flat against my chest like she can feel my heartbeat. Yeah, she says, barely above a whisper. More than okay. I press a slow kiss to her temple. Gentle this time, nothing like before. And let myself linger there for a second. Outside, the screen flickers. Inside, the heat's still there, just wrapped in something steadier now.